evening, my people. I greet every one of you once again for joining me. So in the last 24 hours, everybody knows the news that's been coming out from the southeast. Everybody have seen what is going on. Everybody knows what is going on in the southeast, and I just wanted to talk about how do they even factor into the fact that these things that they are doing is going to bring Biafra. Because at the end of the day, you would think that will be their end goal, like you are running this scam for the past 10 years and it's coming to this climax. You're supposed to be ending with the end result, but first of all, the leader of the scam is begging for food and nobody wants to give him food. So by now everybody knows that there is nothing that was going on. But these people in the southeast, these people continue to hold on to this figment of their imagination, and as if that is not enough. Not just that it's not enough that they are just people can wish whatever they wish, and but that they are on a daily basis wasting life, precious life. And people are still having the reason to explain it away or to, find some kind of excuse just because it's not their family member. I don't know what is going on in the southeast. How many people needs to die before this disinformation will start? How many people do they think how long do they want this thing to go? How long? Every day you come, they are talking about how many people here, and they are not even sparing women. They are not sparing anybody in their way. How can you go to people's house and pick them up and finish them? How is this going to bring the Biafra? These people that you are wasting their life. Okay, for example, they don't buy your story. The burden of proof is on you, IPOB, ESN criminals. Prove to the people what you are doing, how you are going about it. Show the people the map of where you are going. Like, where exactly is the Biafra going to come from in all of this? And everybody is talking Biafra, but their eyes is on Abuja. They want to go to Abuja. They want to go and take part in Abuja. Why can't you call these people and start the disinformation? Nobody is going to do it for you people. Today a brother sent me a link about an article on Watchtower, and I looked at that article, and one of the articles caught my eyes. It was the article about the cycle of hatred, and I'm thinking about that article in relation to what is going on in the East, and you realize that it's a cycle of hate. It's a cycle of hate that was preached through misinformation. And they allowed people to be misinformed, and this hate was bridled in their mind. There's nobody said that you cannot fight for your rights within political formations, but you are not going to base your rights on hatred. And now they are going around attacking people who are doing cow business, because they have taught them to hate the people who rear cattle as their enemy, as the people holding the Biafra. Once you take away all these people, then Biafra will come. And we know that is not true. This man was hating on everybody, hating on Yoruba pastor, hating on Igbo people self. Before the final, I've shown you many examples. Now they are going around because of the hate in their heart, because of that hate that they have put in their heart. So there is no way you are going to get a new country on the basis of hatred. You cannot hate other people enough, and because you hate them, and then you begin to do ungodly things to them, because everything Kanu preached, everything he said was about hate, bullying. Like, there's nothing good. When I listen to Kanu, I don't hear anything good from what he's saying. I don't hear any words of encouragement. I don't know anything, you know. Like, they are just like bullying people, insulting people, giving fake narrative, you know, just telling tales that are just not true, character assassination. There is nothing good that I heard from that man. And they preach this hate to these people, and they anchor that hate in their heart. And now every Hausa person, every Fulani person, every cattle rider is their enemy. They don't know them, or they never have any contact with them. But based on what Kanu told them on radio, they hate everybody. Tell me where the love that who will love you then? Who is going to show you love? And you are the people that are the highest number in other places. When Adenika's grandson came and was saying things against Igbo people, just exactly as you are hearing against Hausa people, and it was treating you, you know how it felt. You felt attacked. You felt threatened. But you listen to Kanu every day, speaking hatred of Hausa, hatred of Fulani, hatred of cow every day. Now anybody they see with cow is endangered. The other man was saying he was looking, they shot all the cows. Today they attack another cow farm in somebody sent me the message in Abia State, and they've killed so many cows. These are Igbo businessmen who are how is all this hatred now and all this killing that is pushing? And then anybody that don't buy your hate message, anybody that don't want to hate along with you, anybody that rejects your hatred, then you want the person to be wasted. You don't, like, they are coming here to threaten me and write all sorts of things. One was even threatening me directly. One was writing, giving it as he's going to do this, just because I refuse to buy that hate, because I recognize it immediately as a message of hate. Tell me how all this hatred that you are having for Nigeria, you are hating on all the other ethnic group of Nigeria, and you are hating on everybody that is doing cow business, and keep in mind that the only source of protein is cow meat. The major, of course I can't say the only, the major source of protein is cow meat. Everything is cow meat. And now you are deliberately putting that under attack. During the Biafra war, the people that were malnourished mainly was because of lack of protein. Because of lack of protein. And you are taking out this source of food. You don't have food though. I have showed you people that video that day. Let me show you this video again. Just because President Buhari locked down the country for 2 weeks, these people didn't have food to eat. They had money in their pocket, but there was no food. So you people will know where your bear fraud is going to come from in all of this. You see? He wants to share fufu. He now climb on top of a hill. And there is no soup. This one are just fufu. See the masses that are out to collect fufu. This video is like a prophecy for you. It's not enough for you to be attacking all those people that because they have cow business, they are selling meat, you are attacking them. Look at your people. Fufu, this is just fufu, no soup, nothing. See the amount of people here to collect fufu. And see the drama the man is doing. He climbed on top of a bus just so he can share fufu. You don't have food, you don't have anything, and then you are killing people who are bringing protein, and you are also killing people who don't accept your hate ideology. And all of this, you say you want a new country. Tell me where the new country will come. You've seen it, my people. You've seen it. Like just that they did lockdown, no food. They have money in their pocket. It's not a matter of say maybe they don't have money. They have money, but there is no market. You can't wake up and say, I want to go and eat something. You go to a restaurant. Just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This trouble you people are looking for, and this trouble that the stakeholders refuse to stop. You will see how it will blossom, because I told you guys we are prophets. You see it. This is fufu that they are sharing to people. You see how it's a big deal. That see where he went to stand and he's distributing fufu in a normal society, in a normal place where food is not a problem. You can never see something like this. You can never see something like this. Nobody will come together like this to be cashing fufu without soup. You can never see something like this. Where is the Biafra going to come in all of this? I was talking with a brother today, and it was like the federal government should come into this thing. The federal government should intervene. The federal government did, the federal government that. And I asked him, where is the closest government to you? Your closest government is your local government, is your state government, is your House of Representatives, is your state House of Representatives, is your senators. Those are your closest government, and you are not reaching out to them. Your eyes are fixated on the federal government that is responsible for the rest of the country. Why? You are creating this problem for yourself by allowing this hate speech, this cycle of hatred to continue in your heart. You are hating on other people and feeling superior and feeling better and feeling smarter, and when somebody brings a message of hate, it finds a resting place in your heart. Your heart anchors that hatred. Why? Because you are feeling important, because you feel superior, because somebody taught you that you are shortchanged. And then you have that hatred in your heart. These are IPOB businessmen who are dealing in cows and their livelihood now. Why? Because they listen to the hate of Kano. You know, even though so many of them can think, they already have that hate in their heart. You are just hating on everybody Hausa. You are hating on everybody Muslim. You are hating on are you going to live alone if at all? Everybody is interdependent. Look at what is going on in Ukraine today. Everywhere in Europe there is soaring of food prices, even here. Like today they were giving a news that the sanctions are biting hard in Russia, and that Russia is people cannot buy goods. They were showing something in the shops, and in the comment section I can read German people commenting that they don't even need to go that side. They should come to this side and look in the shop that is even worse. You can't buy so many things. If you want to bake cake now, there's no flour to buy. And you know that flour is a staple in this place. Flour is like gari, you know, flour to bake, because their main food is bread. You know, all these bread things, they bake a lot. So imagine when flour is missing in the shops. No flour, no oil in the shops here. And if you see it, it's so expensive, and you can only allow to take one. It's ration. You will just buy only one. Even if you take 3, when you get to the counter to pay, they will collect the rest, give you one. Why? They want so many people to be able to buy one. So everybody is interdependent. So you have to think about this hatred that they put in your heart. I really appreciate this brother that sent me this article. You know, I told you guys I used to read all this article, and I don't even know whether Awake is still available, you know, because the cycle of hatred is what has been implanted in the heart of Ndibo. You started this cycle of hate on yourself, hating on other people, and feeling better at the same time? How can your life depend on other people and you are still feeling better than them? Like, you know, it's unreasonable. It's unreasonable. Inflation is very high here. I'm telling you, anybody that lives in Germany will tell you. And on top of that, the worst is no increment in salaries. Today, is in the news, the mayor of the capital city of Berlin, she went to address workers because if there is massive protest today all across Berlin. They said they went out to address the masses. They were throwing things at the government. Even the mayor, the mayor, she got egg was splattered even on her security. That is how angry people are. Like, everything has gone up. Rent, food, gas, like electricity all of a sudden, boom. Where will the money come from? The same money, everything, boom. And on top of it, nobody know what is coming. There's, people just, they fear. Now they announce, they even make the news and say everybody should be buying food, at least keep something that will last like 10 days, 2 weeks. Don't stay at home and just stay empty. Make sure that at any time that you have food and things that will last you. You know, they were sending the message across everywhere. You will go to your box, to your mailbox, you will see the message. They say they are not saying that something like say they won't fight. They are just saying in case of emergency, you know, there can be flood, you know, you can even have COVID, and then you need to stay at home like 10 days. So it's always important for you to have 10 days food, or 2 weeks at least. And they are writing list of the things that you're supposed to have. Make sure you have water. Make sure you have some money. Like, imagine a country like this, and the people that only lockdown of 2 weeks, they don't have food to eat. They are the one every day they are pointing finger. They want to fight. They are killing people. They are killing people. Somebody sent me the video today. They went to a cattle market. So how is all this? So when you kill all the cows and all the cows live, but then there is no meat. There's no meat for them to eat. Okay, what is going to be the alternative source of protein? How many chicken farm do you have? How many fish farm do you have? How many source of food have you made available? The ones in the bush, they are eating the people that they waste their life. They are busy hanging people's leg and hand like Morocco. And you are attacking people. Why? Because they received that hatred Kano sent to them. I wanted to show you this in this article that I read from Watchtower. They made a pictorial representation of what the cycle of hatred entails. And I was thinking, when I was looking at it, I was like, this is just exactly what is happening to Ndibo. They say it starts with misinformation, and that misinformation comes through social media and other news outlets. And exactly everything Ndibo know about Hausa Fulani, Janjaweed, they heard it on radio. There are many Igbo people who have never had any contact with any Northerner, any Yoruba, anybody. They are just, and those ones that are even maybe in the north, those ones that are living in the north and making their living from the north. And even at that, maybe they don't have close interaction. They are just looking at them, everything they are doing. You understand? And you are hearing this information from all these news outlets. They tell you that these other people are like this, these other people like this. You are the good one, they are the bad one. And then what does it make you? Because you hate other people, you are intolerant. You are intolerant. You don't want to tolerate anything about them. And this is what is going to bring Biafra for you. A country you don't have the map, you don't have map. They asked your ranter that day, that Onyendufu. He said the Biafra he's preaching is going to start from where people tie to rapper and end where people tie to rapper. Yeah, it's from the Watchtower publication. So it says, yeah, you can see it now. So it starts with misinformation, and that misinformation comes from social media, it comes from other news outlets, and then you are prejudiced, you discriminate, and then you begin to exhibit violence, just like what we are seeing. You bully, and then you are afraid. The Fulani are coming, Yoruba are coming, Iswap are coming, the world is coming to an end, Nigeria is going to end. You see, and where is it anchoring? It's always anchoring on culture, on race, on religion. Exactly. Like this is, I feel like this is just like a summary of everything that Igbo people are doing based on your ethnicity. Based on, you want to say, hey, in Biafra you are going to be Christian, you don't want caliphate, Fulani Muslim caliphate. Do you know there are people who are even trying to practice Muslim? They are attacking them in the southeast. There was one I saw, they almost killed the man the way they butchered him. But the same people that are doing this thing, they don't mind. They are still bringing in Jewish. You are talking about you don't want Islam, but you want Jewish, you want Christianity. You want to in one region you have 3 major world religions. The question I'm asking now, I don't want to talk too much. How exactly is all this thing you are doing now? The killing you are killing, the people you are killing because they don't accept your lies and your hatred and your bullying and your violence. The people that see through your scam, the people that refuse to accept to be deceived, and you are catching them and killing them. How is that going to give you your Biafra? As I am here now doing this video, how is it stopping your Biafra? This is the question you are going to be asking yourself, because your Biafra, your fraudulent criminality is based on lies and misinformation. And that is why when I am giving the people the right information, you feel attacked, because your business is a lie. Everything you are doing is criminal. You are just trying to do people your own your own embezzlement fund. And when you see that somebody is about to give the people right information, because if somebody that doesn't believe and don't accept to hate others see through your lies, you don't want that person to see the light of day. Why? Because that person will tell his family, will tell his neighbor, these people are criminals, these people are lying, these people are taking us for granted, and because of that they stand in your way, and that's why you are killing them. Because you are not looking for any Biafra, you are just getting money from all these your Biafra activities. You are just getting people to contribute, and you are getting people to give you money, and you are getting money from all these things you are doing, and you are living fine, getting money that you are not paying taxes upon, free money. And because of that, anybody you think stand in your way, you cut him down, because you are not looking for any Biafra. So bottom line, there's no Biafra anywhere. If you like, you kill everybody dead, it is not going to come. Everybody knows this at this point, but some people are holding on to it, holding on to the lie. Why? Because they have invested so much. It's like when you are playing kalo or pool, you'll be putting all your money, you'll be thinking the next one, until you will put all your money inside there that day, and you will go home empty-handed. That is how it is. This is your own pool. You are putting in your money, you are putting in your resources, you are putting in your time, running around, staining your hand with blood. Any day they catch you, your own is finished. No going out. All these ones that they cut now, that they put there, that's the end for them. No, they are not coming out again. They are not coming out. In all of this, there's no Biafra. That's why I titled this video. How is all this criminality, how is all these people that you are taking their life, how is it going to bring you Biafra? It's not going to bring you Biafra. You know it and I know it. And why are you attacking me? They come here, they attack me. They come here, they insult me. Why? Because they don't want the right information to get out to the people. You see, the picture I showed you, is showing that everything starts with misinformation. They deal with misinformation and lies. And they don't want people to hear that truth, because the hatred they are spreading is coming from that propaganda of lies. And it didn't start. When they say Okoko them was the broadcaster of Radio Biafra in the first Biafra attempt. And he used that radio to do propaganda. That's why they say Okoko them means people who listen to misinformation and as their source of information, and allow their brain to be programmed to hate other people, to hate on the country that you are living in and thriving upon. It's not going to come. There is no Biafra anywhere. I've played that audio for you guys, that nobody is looking for Biafra anywhere on the face of this earth. No one. You see that one, he's wearing his Fendi, his brothers are living large. What do they do for a living? Biafra business. They are not doing any other thing for a living. It's their Ponzi scheme. So because it's good money. Like things are hard now. Look at Nelly in America. She have turned to incantation. All of them want to turn to digital ancestor worshiper. Because why? They need you to continue in this delusion. They need you to continue. And the government is hoping that they want to profit from this. There's no profit in this. So the first thing you need to do is to ask God to help you to remove that hatred you have in your heart, that feeling of superiority and being better. You need to remove it from your heart, so that you can see that as you are bleeding, so other people are bleeding. Whatever you are going through, every other person is going through it. You are crying, Nigeria president. It's not the duty of an ordinary person to say Igbo president. It's not your problem. Your problem is for you to come out and vote. The politics that remain is the one of the people who are doing politics. Go and do your politics, go and do your coalition, rally yourself around, create the needed coalition, and collaborate with your fellow politician and work something out. All you need to do is come home to your people and make sure that they are ready, they are well equipped to vote. It is not your business to be going out and say, the cheating is the most evil president. Why? Because whoever is president, it doesn't affect you in the way you are thinking. Your government, your local government, your governor affects you directly more. The governor of the state you are living has a more direct impact in your life. But every day they misinform you and turn your eyes away from them, and they say Abuja, Abuja, Abuja. Abuja did not start the misinformation to be telling you people how you are better, how the other people don't like you. You started the misinformation, and that right information must come from you. You have to inform your people and give your people the right information. There is no Biafra. If you like, set the whole place ablaze. There is no Biafra. If you like, burn down the whole place. You will become IDP. There is nothing else. There is nothing else that will come out of it. There is no Biafra anywhere. This Biafra is almost like when they are talking about heaven. Because at any time, it's like heaven is imminent. It's almost there. It's coming. It's imminent. Good evening, Ikenna. It's coming. It's there. It's coming. It's coming. But you are going. Your time is going. Your years are going. And when your time comes, you walk away from the face of this earth. and only with your works will you be remembered. What works of iniquity you are doing, killing your fellow Igbos, burning down their businesses, killing the cows. You know, one cow is about 500,000, and you are just killing them like that. These are people's investment, money. These businesses, the multiplier effect in the rest of the population. You are not even talking about it. The people who will bring this money, the people who will benefit from the purchase and the processing and the cooking and everything that goes into that cow, you are effectively taking it out of the economy. That's your work of iniquity and wickedness, and you will receive the answer for it. But there is no Biafra anywhere. Did anybody hear about the Yoruba nation again? And do you know the unique thing about Yoruba nation? They were not actually basing their argument on how they are better and how they are unique. You know, I've said this thing many times. People can always have civil debate, civil protest about things that are bothering them. In any democracy, in any country, it is allowed. But you cannot have everyday secession. I want to break away. I want my own country. It doesn't happen. Even in a marriage, you cannot every day you say, I want divorce, I want divorce, I want divorce. This soup is not sweet, I want divorce. How did you do like this? I want divorce. You did not cook my dinner for me, I want divorce. Every day you want. Can you do that in a marriage? In a marriage between two people? Okay, in the villages that you came live to meet, you have your village, you have different departments, different parts of the villages. Can anybody wake up and say, from tomorrow, this part of the village and this part of the village begin to be known as so? We don't belong to this other village again. You have not been able to do that. You have not been able to reorganize the village. You have not been able to create a civilization whereby an Igbo person can come from any village and settle in another village and begin to live in that village and have rights in that village. You don't have that. You are a foreigner in a village, you are going to be foreigner for life. You move from Aba, you go to Imo, any place you settle, you are a stranger and you will be a stranger. Your children will be a stranger forever and ever. The person is not even going to wake up one day and say, oh, my father live here. No. You have not even been able to evolve on that level. But all of a sudden, you want to break a sovereign nation, you don't know the beginning. And the first one, you did it. You did the first one. Millions of people were wasted. And you still refuse to learn. And you allow misinformation to guide you. You love to hear other people being insulted. You love to hear that other people are being wasted. That gives you power. That gives you feeling of strength. Yeah, you are showing them. To what end? To what end? You have to be factoring in this thing I'm doing. In what way is it going to bring Biafra? If indeed Biafra is your real end goal. Can I compare where I am to Nigeria? Who built it? Is it not human beings that built it? Did they build it by fighting and saying they are better than the other one, they are better than the other one? Did they build it by killing themselves? But anybody that have hatred in this country, they call it Nazi. They were national social. So I don't. There's a way they say it in English, you know. These people, they have this thing that you people have as all these people that support Biafra. The people of this country, they did exactly what Ndibo did. Why? They feel superior, they feel better, they say they are the true choosing race. These German people, do you know, imagine if these German people did not start all those wars because they are feeling superior. Actually, Now that you brought it up, in this country they call them Nazi, National Socialism. They say that they are the superior one. They are the refined race. Other people are behind them. Even Russia, they put Russia under them. All these the Slavic people from Slavic country. They say they put them down below black people. Black people was the lowest. They put people on, like in a pyramid. They are at the top. They say they are the Aryan race, the best. And the Jew you people like to associate with, they say the Jews are the problem that they have, just like you people now say that Fulani is your problem, Yoruba is your problem. In this country they say the Jews are their problem. They say the Jews are their problem. Look at you, Sonny. You are so stupid. I'm very sorry to say this. You were there last month. They brought out an act to include referendum in the Nigerian constitution. None of your stupid, wicked, heartless Southeast dot representative agreed to sponsor it. The thing died on arrival. Why did they not sponsor it so that act will be included in the? You want to have referendum on my page, Abi? Mwabingo. German people did the same thing Igbo people did. And as a matter of fact, German people are still below because of that feeling, that they are better. Even England is ruling, they have more to say. Even England don't have have more to say. These people, because of what they did, because they are still paying the consequences of all these things they started. Why? Because they were feeling on top. They say they are the Aryan, they are the best. They say Jews and black people and all these people who have disability, they put everybody in category. They ship all these people. Do you know how many Jews they killed? Do you know how many black people, mixed people? They took mixed people and removed their this thing. They removed their belly, their womb, and the men they sterilized them, made them no feel born. Say they go pollute their blood. They carry all the young fine people, they put them in one place, go select the people where they say now then the best people. They use artificial insemination, inseminate fine girl, made that they born the 11th born, the one way go represent them. When you feel so superior, it gets into your head. The German people, they did it. They are still paying the price today. Yeah, I was harsh a little bit, but so I'm sorry, Sonny. I didn't mean to insult you, but I'm sorry that I was triggered. So at the end of the day, what the German people do, they destroy so many lives. They buy so many Jewish people, children, pack them, black people, Indian, Romans, mixed people. People with disability, even their own soldier will go fight war, come back to say in injure. They put them for where they waste them. By so many people. And that was what brought the Second World War. That Russia now has to come in to stop them. Russia don't even fight the war finish before America come. Now that's why at the end of the war, Russia take part of Germany. That's why you see say Germany can't get two parts, say the east and west, and that east belong to Germany, to Russia. And in Eastern Germany, they teach them Russia, so Russia can be like their colonial master because they lose that war. The same thing Igbo people are doing. They are better. They are the best. Jews are the problem. Oh, anybody go home on the Jew. They started to attack the Jew. They killed the Jew. The Jews. They wasted so many Jewish people. The few that survived were able. That was what made them to want to go back to Israel. That one is story for another day. So before you will be saying that place you are, this place I am actually made me to understand where you are going with this your superiority complex. This country, their superiority complex keep them on the ground. Their superiority complex keep them on the ground. You see, when it be say, it go be like say their own done dey too much. Say it be like say this EU way they can't do, you can't give the air. Say they can't dey on top. Say these people they can't they grow with. Say they don't be EU now. They can't they use that EU. They enter everywhere. What happen? Britain say they no go accept. Britain just take suffering come out. Now be the Brexit way they see. Because at the end of the day, that battle of superiority. So at the end of the day, you need other people. You depend on other people. You can only have one thing, but you cannot have the other thing. So here now, they may have the technology, they may have this, but they need gas. They don't have it. Where is it going to come from? All the industries that they are running, all the factories, where will the energy come from? You know, when I told the people at the beginning of all this, I say all this they are doing is in Bana Barago. It doesn't matter what anybody think about it, you know. Like I told the people, you know, it don't concern me because I know. That's funny. Yeah, you're funny. You know. The I don't know how to put it, you know, because for them we are like inconsequential. Now, see, don't look. Like if they are even doing something, if you watch all this Western website, all this, if they are making comment and you as an African person, you go and comment, you will see how they will face you. Like they feel like you are inconsequential. Your comment has no bearing. Like, you know, nobody is even asking you. That's why I just stay on the side and look. You know, so at the end of the day, whatever it is you want, you have to ask yourself, this madness that is going on in the Southeast now, how is it going to lead to the answer? And then you will realize that they are afraid that the people will begin to know the truth, because everything they are doing is based on lies and a fraud, and they don't want people to get to know the truth, and that's why they are on attack. You know, and that is why in closing we have to sing this song that we practiced yesterday, because that is where they are going. They were sent on a mission to destroy Igbo and destroy Igbo people, Igbo land, and displace the people, so that the people will not have any place to stay. The people will go into IDP camps. These are agents of destruction. They have come to destroy you with their message of hate. It is in your hands now to break that cycle of hatred, you know, because everybody heard this message, but at some point we begin to think for ourselves. And today we have the internet, we can inform ourselves. You can read so many books, there are so many documentaries on YouTube you can watch and learn. And so there's no need for you to remain in the dark and allow yourself to be misinformed, and allow yourself to be pushed into hating other people, bullying other people, doing acts of violence against other people. You see, mistreating people based on their religion, based on their sex, you know, being like, you know, some people, some of them, they will just be hating on women, insulting women, and they start their sentence with woman, you know. They are just disrespectful of other ethnicity, and they will say Aboki, Fulani, this one. You know, you are always looking for how to talk down on other people. You don't have that authority, you don't have that monopoly. You need to break this cycle of hatred, because I've done the video before. I said the hate you send out is going to come back to you, because we are all interdependent. We are all interdependent. After German people finish all the Jewish people, where are they today? Where are they today? Where are they today? Even Great Britain is pulling weight more than them. So my people, I've said what I needed to say. So I just want us to, in closing, I want us to sing this song again. And if anybody wants to call to add to what I have said, you can call and do that.
ijukwu ya bingo, omume ya bingo, brenu ya fendi, okwono ya bingo, ijukwu ya bingo, omume ya bingo, brenu ya kai kai. Nambikalo bundufu elo hanye rumu bingo komi biobodanye amona geburaiti kukwano ya bingo ujukwu ya bingo omume ya bingo bireni ya fendi okwano ya bingo ijukwu ya bingo omume ya bingo bireni ya kai kai. Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye ndufu elu ha nyere ụmụ bingo ka o mebie obodo anyị ka mụ na gị bụrụ iti pụkwa ọnụ ya bingo ijukwu ya bingo omume ya bingo bireni ya bindi okwono ya bingo ijukwu ya bingo omume ya bingo bireni ya fendi. Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye ndufu elu ha nyere ụmụ bingo ka o mebie obodo anyị ka anyị na ka mụ na gị bụrụ IDP okwu ọnụ ya bingo ijukwu ya bingo omume ya bingo bireni ya fendi okwono ya bingo ijukwu ya bingo omume ya bingo bireni ya kai kai. Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye ndufu elu ha nyere ụmụ bingo ka o mebie ala Igbo ka mụ na gị bụrụ IDP okwu ọnụ ya bingo ijukwu ya bingo omume ya bingo bireni ya fendi okwu ọnụ ya bingo ijukwu ya bingo omume ya bingo bireni ya kai kai. You need to know that if millions of people would waste in that first time and nothing happened, what makes you think that anything will change? Bireni ya kai kai. You know, so some people think that, oh, because you live in abroad, look at the abroad, it's some people that fought for it. Actually, imagine if Germany did not go on that journey of supremacy, if they have continued without that war, where they will be. Even America will be speaking German, because the most ethnic Europeans in America are Germans, and at that time they were even contemplating to make German a national language in America. But before the war happened, and at the end of the day, they lost everything. They lost their dominance. They lost before their language was being used as a scientific language, you know. But they lost everything. And the same way Igbo people were prominent in everywhere, doing good, having good position, they went on that war of supremacy. Look at where they ended up. So being in Germany even makes me to understand exactly the path of destruction that you are on. Good evening, Kingsley. Yeah. Don't be thinking because you think they fought for it, they fought. In fact, they self-destroyed. If not because many of their brothers and sisters that were in America were able to do all this Marshall Plan and boost them, you think you'll be seeing their back? You not see their back. They spoiled themselves because they were feeling, their feelings say they are better, they know better, they are the only one, they are the one that is blonde, every other people, they now put people into category. The same way they say Jew, the same way you are saying Fulani, that's why you are going around and killing Fulani cows. It doesn't matter that it is your brothers that are doing the business and selling the meat and doing it. Doesn't matter. This cow is Fulani cow, you bought it.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for all you're doing, and thank you to your life, Sunny Jilly. And I can't thank you guys enough for holding steadfast and trying to help to save those who could be saved, not the criminals, because at the end of the day, the victims are just that vulnerable and innocent population. And, you know, your life, Kijele, okay, Imam Mezwe, okay, Mezwe, and few of us, you know, will raise this alarm. They thought we are alarmist. Most of us try to blackmail themselves. You know, not people like me trying to say we hate our people, but today the evidence is everywhere. The criminality, the killing, and even now, those people who are applauding them from the sideline, who are singing men, they who say men no, they are the ones crying. Now we could see what happened in Anambra. The female were crying, what have we done to deserve this? The truth is, where is World Igbo Congress today? They institutionalize this criminality. Where are those voices saying non-state actors should take up arms? You know, the truth is, most of them making these blind excuses, the countries you are, they fought for it. They should understand that's what is called evolution of time. We are in the age of technology, not stone age. You see, the truth is now I've come to believe we claim, let me use our word, we think we are smart, we are intelligent, we are savvy, but all those things are just false narration.
Misinformation,
people in that country called Nigeria, or in Nigeria, the Northerners, we consider them to be backward, retrogressive, you know, not much educated. But the Northerners will never buy half of the lies that our people bought without questioning. The Northerners will not do it. That is just the simple truth. Now, most of them making these cases, what we are is technological age. This is 2022. These people that are telling them this, they will not tell them about blockchain technology. Children are making money. People are making money from coding. I'm not saying everybody has to go into technology or other things. But all these, they are so-called people that give them this idea. What about Germany? They should go and ask themselves, what years were those years? Now, we see what is happening in Ukraine. Nobody is stepping to save Ukraine. Ukrainians are facing it head on with Russia. Everybody is being careful. That is the world we live in today. Invasion of countries stopped with Libya. People need to go and wake up. They need to go and look at what NATO said. No country is willing to just forcefully set their foot. That it ended with Libya. Today, how many months has the Ukrainian war been going on with Russia? The rest of the world is moving on. That is simple truth. Look at Syria. The rest of the world is moving on. Look at Yemen. The rest of the world is moving on. You know, these guys, they do not even understand anything. And it's unfortunate. The few criminal intelligence was went and assembled miscreants in our midst. Gave them arms to do what? Today, let them question themselves. In all of their actions and inactions, does it look like people that are seeking to liberate their own people? I'm not even talking about getting a country because that is far from it. This has been the criminality that has been sold to them from 1999 to date. All their actions and inactions put together, these are clear intentions of a criminal group who are trying to maim, intimidate, and cow their people. There's nothing like even trying to liberate. That word liberation should be taken out.
Completely.
These are a bunch of criminals. Now, let them ask which of their actions symbolizes or represents people that want to bring succor or help or light to their people. Is it the kidnapping, hijacking, cannibalism, robbery, shooting of innocent people, attacking police checkpoints? Does any of those things look like any of it? No. And this is what we've cried out for a long time. But the political leaders, because of their political patronage, they are taking sides. When you see them want to talk about this issue, they become careful. There's nothing like being careful with this issue. You see that we say it blunt at its teeth and fight it head on. Otherwise, the vulnerable population will remain the victims. Today, most of us from other parts of the southeast, we do not understand what people from these communities that are under siege are going through. Because it's not our community.
Exactly.
That is just simple truth. Now, what has happened to people who came out on an evening to relax and cool off after a hard day's hustle or work, or just to relax and have a bottle of beer. What is their crime? Is they're sitting out having a bottle of beer, stopping them from getting their Biafra. This is, you know, it will come to the point that gun running will become the order of the day, and who will become the victims? The vulnerable, the aged, you know, our own people. 2023 would happen very soon. Where do we stand? We stand nowhere. The same shenanigan or Wazirike brought 2006, our people abstained from the national census. And today we will begin to accuse the North of having 2 million votes, of producing the next president. We are not even in the political arena. Those who are there, they don't even know their left from their right. And you see these people keep causing, you know, mayhem every now and then. The unfortunate truth is this. I say unfortunate truth. You see these guys trying to cause this issue. When it will come head on, they will cause those humanitarian crisis that neither of them can be able to control. They just want to cause civilian casualties. That's what it's true.
Exactly. So that they will be using the picture for their visa scam and all this other fraud they are doing.
Now, that is it. And that has been what their so-called only people has been doing.
Yeah.
They put them on arms where they kill them, they come from else after they're killing my people. When is he going to take his own life? He promised them that, you know, his death will give them the Biafra. That either Biafra or 6 feet. The opportunities were there. He ran away the first time.
Yeah.
The second time, why is he trying to, you know, get himself out of the hook, which he cannot? Our people need to wake up. You know, in this day and age, we don't need to take, you know, the truth is, most of these guys, I think everyone has seen the video.
Yeah.
Now, what people Congress, they've lost their voice.
No,
I don't know why Nigerians in diaspora, only people in diaspora, out of hatred, most of them, when they begin to ask them their personal experience with Nigeria, they cannot even articulate it. They say Nigeria is not working. You live in Anambra, you live in Abia State, you live in Enugu, you live in Owerri, you live in Ebonyi. You don't even reside in Abuja. Now, your focus should be your place of residence. That is where you pay your business tax. That is where you pay your, you know, every taxation. So your focus should be, why is your local government? Why is your board, which the core council, not working? Why is your state not working? Majority of them has not even listened out. They don't even pay the taxes for Abuja. That's a simple truth. And when you try to educate them and listen, the pattern of system we have, even if we go back to regional government, you don't have to wait to regional government before you begin to ask or demand for accountability. Your state governors get the fair share of the federal allocation meant for your state every month since 1999. I just use 1999 because that is the last dispensation of this democracy we are in.
Yeah.
You know, your local government, they get the same. Your state borrow money. Your state has the chance to enter into business with any other entity. Today, Soludo is trying to get, I think, one of the football clubs to concept of an academy. Most of them don't even understand what governance is.
Yeah.
The question people need to ask, how is all this killing relating to those who have been clamoring that they want to give freedom?
Thank you.
No, they want to kill you. All they want is just to have a free reign of their criminality. The minute people begin to see that these guys are a bunch of criminals, that is the better for everyone. And I feel the pain of these communities because they are under siege. Today, how can people be in their own ancestral land and we are not talking about the Fulanis again. The so-called imaginary Fulanis, they've been, you know, truncating all over the place. They are doing the killing. Now, who are those doing this killing? Are they Fulanis? No. And how did they get here? Like you rightly said, you know, this is just like the law of nature.
Yeah.
What you give out is what
you will get.
Our people have been busy putting out that wrong energy towards a different ethnic group, making them targets. Today they are no Fulani. Who have come to, you know, our people have become the Fulanis by their king.
Yeah.
This is why people need to be careful. This is why it is called for articulated and sound reasoning. The same way, you know, most of them may think that, you know, racism does not exist within the Europeans. It exists in some of class war. They do not even like. People need to wake up. They don't like the gypsies. They come to England. People from Southampton, they see them
even here, even in this
they don't understand some of these things.
Even
so
here,
you live in Germany. We understand. Even let me not say Germany. Let me take my environment for example. In the United Kingdom, There's a political party called the British National Party. Every white Caucasian knows what they stand for. That is why they've done all they could to relegate them to the background. Not as if there's no racism. There is, even exists amongst them. Now, what I'm saying is this. I hope this will become the turning point that in the Igbo, we must not allow any individual or group to start projecting hatred for any ethnic group in that country. Because at the end of the day, it has come back or not. The forces of the land is come back. You know, at the end of the day, these are a bunch of criminals. There's nothing they're doing. They just want to go into full-blown criminality. These are a bunch of kidnappers. These are a bunch of armed robbers, bunch of staff that they went and incorporated in the name of who is going to give you freedom. At the end of the day, we have elected politicians, your governors, your members of the House of Assembly, your senators, the House of Reps, your councillors. Get involved in the local politics. Today, political parties are having different conventions, registration screening. No single individual, both home and abroad, that are clamoring for these things are part of the process. How are you going to get them the liberation you want? If you want to make that change, it has to be a political process. Begin to vie for seats from your state of assemblies. So I begin to call the shots where it matters most. Begin to get close to the corridors of power. So I begin to understand, you know, what governance is all about. Governance is not on social media. Governance is not about hiding behind gadgets, making broadcasts because you feel you have a targeted audience that are so intellectually disabled that is listening to you. Governance is about those who are calling the shots within your environment. For example, your governors, your commissioners, your assembly members, your senators, your House of Reps. We need to get involved. There's no harm. We cannot run away from this thing. Nigeria is our collective, you know, our collective patrimony. We need to be part of the system. We cannot, you know, deliberately count yourself out and want people to come back you. Ma'am, thank you so much for what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
I hope that this will become the turning point. At the end of the day, these guys, you know, it is evident now. You know, and the point is, most of those people who have been accusing us of hating our own people, they simply lost their voices. They can't come out and say it anymore. Because we saw this with an open heart, with an open mind. You don't blind your mind and open your eyes. If the mind is blind, the eyes is of no use. People, open up your mind and don't blind your mind and open your eyes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You know, I've been thinking, like I had a conversation with somebody today, and he was talking about the federal government supposed to look into it, and I was kind of telling him that, you know, when you create a problem, you are the initiator of that problem. You know how you misguided and misled your people with this misinformation, and it's your duty to correct them. You understand me?